Many of us believe that our view of the world is accurate and unbiased, assuming that our perspective is purely factual. But the truth is, y'all, we do not see the world as it is. We see the world as we are, or as we've been conditioned to see it. Hey y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel where we learn together, take action together, and reflect together. My name is Samira and thank you so much for being here. Today, I want to talk about shifting your paradigm to achieve personal growth and transformation. This video is inspired by part one of Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which has had a significant impact on my journey. Working to shift my paradigm has been one of the most powerful experiences I've had in a very long time. In fact, it completely changed the way that I approach my work and my relationships, and I'm so excited to share how I did it with you all. I'm going to start by explaining what a paradigm is. Then I'm going to walk you through 5 actionable steps that helped me shift my paradigm, leading to deep, transformative change. And so if you are ready to see the world in a new way that fosters growth and transformation, then hop in the car and let's ride. Okay, so before getting into the steps, let's first understand what a paradigm is. A paradigm is essentially a model or framework, a way of seeing and understanding the world. We each have a unique way of seeing the world, which is our own paradigm. We often assume that our perspective is the way things truly are or how they should be. And this belief that we have about the world shapes our attitudes, influences our thoughts, and drives our actions in every aspect of life. Many of us believe that our view of the world is accurate and unbiased, assuming that our perspective is purely factual. But the truth is, y'all, we do not see the world as it is. We see the world as we are, or as we've been conditioned to see it. Our view reflects our beliefs, our perceptions, and our experiences. And this is why it's crucial to be aware of our worldviews, our paradigms, and recognize how much our experiences shape them. Whether correct or not, our paradigms are at the roots of our attitudes, behaviors, and ultimately the relationships that we have with other people. And so we must take responsibility for these paradigms. We must examine them, test them against reality, listen to other people, and remain open to different perspectives. Doing this allows us to gain a broader, more objective view of the world, and Stephen Covey calls this a paradigm shift, which is when we see something in a completely different way. Paradigm shifts move us from one perspective to another, leading to powerful and transformative changes. So why should you want to shift your paradigm? People shift their paradigms because they want significant change in their attitudes and behaviors. They want true transformation. That's why I do the work, and doing the work means getting to the core of who I am, understanding how I see the world, and uncovering the root causes of my beliefs and my actions. Some paradigm shifts happen quickly, while others take time and require a deliberate process. To see the world differently, we need to be different. Investing in our growth and development allows us to shift our paradigms and ultimately change how we view the world. And how we view the world is a reflection of our character. So here are 5 ways I shifted my paradigm. Step 1, recognize your current paradigm. The first step to shifting your paradigm is recognizing what your current paradigm actually is. A paradigm, again, is essentially the lens through which you see the world. It's your beliefs, your assumptions, and the way you interpret everything around you. For me, this means keeping a journal, writing down my core beliefs, and asking myself, why do I see the world this way? It also means for me doing yoga and practicing mindfulness, which makes me more aware of the assumptions that are shaping my thoughts and actions. And without this awareness, I would be unclear about the direction that my life is going in. So be sure to take some time to reflect on your beliefs and identify where they come from. Awareness is the first step toward change. Step 2, challenge your assumptions. Step 2 is all about challenging your assumptions. Once I recognized how I viewed the world, I realized that just because I thought a certain way didn't mean it was the correct way. For example, as an educator and coach, I often assumed that resistance to change stemmed from a lack of motivation or fear. However, challenging this assumption helped me see that resistance can often come from genuine uncertainty, lack of understanding, or past negative experiences. And so I began challenging my assumptions by approaching other people with more empathy and offering the support they needed to navigate change. I started listening actively, asking open-ended questions, and acknowledging that change naturally brings discomfort and uncertainty. Challenging my assumptions and confronting my own internal dialogue wasn't always easy, but it opened my eyes to new perspectives. And so I encourage you to find opportunities to engage with different ideas, listen deeply, and ask yourself if your assumptions are truly accurate. Step 3, be open to new perspectives. Step 3 is about actively seeking out new perspective. This means intentionally exposing yourself to voices that expand or challenge your views. That's one reason why I love YouTube and podcasts, because they allow me to engage with different points of view from all over the world. And instead of reacting defensively when I hear different viewpoints, I ask myself, what can I learn from this? One of my favorite YouTube channels is Jubilee, which brings together people with opposing views for meaningful discussions about random topics. I also broaden my perspective by attending school board meetings, panel discussions, and dedicating time to reading. I read for at least 30 minutes to an hour a day, which helps me gain new insights about other people's experiences. The more I open myself to other people's perspectives, the more my worldview expands. Each experience gives me a richer, more nuanced understanding of reality. And being open isn't about abandoning your beliefs, it's about expanding them. Step 4, invest in personal growth. Step 4 is all about investing in your own growth. Paradigm shifts don't just happen, y'all. They require us to grow as individuals. And for me, this means practicing self-reflection and developing habits that align with who I want to become. Whether it's reading, meditating, or engaging in activities that challenge you, growth requires commitment. And I'm here to tell y'all, as I work to develop healthier habits, I notice my paradigms naturally begin to change, aligning more with my values of freedom, education, empowerment, creativity, and community. Step 5, embrace the process of change. Some paradigm shifts happen in an instant, but others take time, and that is okay. I've had moments of instant realization, but many of my shifts happened gradually. They happened slowly. It took time through consistent reflection and consistent practice. Change can be challenging, and you might face resistance both internally and externally, but you have to trust that the process of shifting your paradigm will lead to powerful change. I'm here to tell you it will. And it's not about perfection, it's about progress. So those are the 5 steps that helped me shift my paradigm. Recognize your current paradigm, challenge your assumptions, Be open to new perspectives, invest in your growth, and finally, embrace and trust the process. Remember, y'all, the way you see the world influences everything. It influences your actions, your relationships, and even your sense of purpose. And that's all I have for now, y'all. Please let me know in the comments which of these steps resonates with you most. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with a friend. Thank y'all so much for riding with me. Remember to keep learning, keep taking action, and keep reflecting. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Cuídate mucho if you speak Spanish, and I'll see you next time. Bye.